One, you played as Soap. He was the FNG to the British SAS, but now he is your captain at Task Force 141.
All right, the ice is good. Follow me. Good luck, mate. See you on the far side. Hold on! Don't let go!
Hold him. I just watched Cliffhanger the other night, so I was just like, bad. I think that the folks that are watching at home, I think they always have a good indication of how awesome a game is by the amount of silence there is while we're watching it.
That blue dot is me. Any unrecognized contacts will show as white dots.
So far, the control scheme pretty much the same as we remember from the first game?
Yeah, control scheme is the same. I mean,
These puppets have no idea we're here. Let's take this nice.
yeah, Call of Duty fans are going to be very at home with Modern Warfare 2.
1, 2, 3. Nicely done.
There was one thing when we were watching at the press conference that I wasn't sure I saw, but I wasn't not sure I didn't see it. When dude was shooting at guys like on the hill, like one of their legs. No, there's no like dismemberment or anything, right?
No.
I think you're imagining that. Like, I didn't leg him on.
But you were not the first person to think that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, good. All right. As long as I'm not going crazy.
Same plan. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice work.
Sam L. out of New York, he wants to know what's the most advanced gun in the game. And by advanced, that can only mean like your favorite, I guess.
Most advanced weapon in the game. I mean, there's a lot of new weapons, but I mean,
I'm gonna talk about some of the new weapons. You named some of them.
yeah, I mean, a lot of the cool stuff is like new weapons plus new attachments. So like you see here how he has the heartbeat sensor. That's probably a pretty most advanced weapon in the game.
Yeah.
Because it's like a mini UAV on your weapon, on your view model, which is cool because it doesn't act as UAV. So you can use it indoor, you can use it out. You know, it can be blocked, but it's a heartbeat sensor, so it picks up enemy locations around you.
All kinds of alien style.
Yeah.
Good kill.
We're gonna have a lot of different weapons in the game, from like the heartbeat sensor here to new attachments like a thermal sight. Like you'll hear Soap when he climbs up on the ridge, he says, I'm going to give you overlook with my thermal sight. So he's calling out enemies as he sees them, and later in the game you'll also be able to have one.
Not bad. Alright, I've tapped into their comms. It's southeast of Layer C4 at the fueling station. We may need to go to Plan B if things go south. There's a truck coming.
like, all right, like I thought, like the email is breaking because there's so many coming in. Let me throw some more. Mike Chacon out of Burlington wants to know, Prestige mode, are you guys handling it the same way online? Can you talk about that at all?
Well, we're not going into detail on multiplayer just yet. I mean, those nuggets we're hanging on for a little later, but I mean, we're definitely building up from all the things people loved from Call of Duty 4, building up on that, adding new stuff, tweaking stuff. There's some stuff coming back being tweaked based on fan feedback, and then a lot of new stuff.
This is actually a good question. I don't know if you can answer it or not, but Matthew Carlo out of Dunedin wants to know, will there be co-op campaign? If so, online split screen? Can you talk about that at all?
We do have co-op in our special ops mode, and special ops is separate from the single-player campaign. So we left the story intact because we're crafting a very specific experience with Modern Warfare 2. We put a lot of work into our story, and sometimes when you cram co-op into that, it just breaks it. It doesn't work, it ruins the experience and the pacing that you set up for the game. So what we're doing this time around is we have special ops mode, so we can take the moments from single player that work really well with co-op, we can bring them out, we can put them in special ops. Not worry about breaking story or pacing, just make it fun and exciting for co-op. And then also craft specific missions just for that co-op section. And you can do that in split screen, it's 2 people. Well, we're not talking about multiplayer yet, but...
Or online, rather?
It's definitely local.
So, going back to the Harvey monitor, this is a good question. Chris Downs of Plano, Texas. He wants to know, can you pick the different attachments in the single-player campaign then?
Not in the single player, but what we... when you start a mission, just like always, you start out with your default loadout. But we've brought the attachment system from multiplayer into single player. So what you can do is you can go around and scout the battlefield for an enemy that has your perfect combination. Because before, they all had default weapons. But now, you can pick, it's all randomized. You can pick up an AK with a red dot or an EOTech or a suppressor, or, go around and scout out these different camos, different things. Find the one that fits with your play style.
Go upstairs and look for the DSM. Roach, get upstairs and download the files. Stay close and over the wall. We use a mix for cover across the top. Have been compromised. Keep a low profile and hold your fire.
This is Mr. Petro. Come out with your hands up. You have 5 seconds to comply.
Roach, go to plan B.
5, 4, 3.
Back to the southeast.
Follow me, let's go! Run! That thing is about to blow! Get ready to make a run for it! To the east, Roach, go!
Continue from Call of Duty 4. It looks like from the trailer there's some elements that come back.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 is a direct sequel to Modern Warfare 1. This story picks up exactly where that left off. So at the end of Call of Duty 4, it's a spoiler for those who didn't finish it, but you end on the bridge, you've killed Zakia, the leader of the ultra-nationalist forces, and his death has made way for Makarov to take power. This guy's just a bad guy, he's out for blood, he wants war with the West. So he's doing some bad stuff, and the task force, who Soap is the captain of and you're a member of, is out to stop them. So throughout the game, you'll play from multiple perspectives of the Task Force 141. And these guys are real-life Special Forces operations. They're hand-picked guys, and each time they go on a different mission, they change their number. In this game, it just happens to follow Task Force 141, going after Makarov. So depending on where you're fighting in the world, depends on which unit leads your mission. So it might be Navy SEALs, it might be British SAS, like that Soap's a part of. It could be Delta Force. So you're going to all these variety of different cases, trying to track down Makarov and guys leading the Makarov.
Not to say necessarily you have had to have played the first game, obviously, to enjoy or understand the story in the second game, right?
No. I mean, this is definitely, you know, a fast-paced action movie experience for anyone who plays it, regardless. But, and, you know, this isn't the first mission. Cliffhanger is early on in the campaign, but there will be some missions that do an introduction of, like, this is how we got to where we are.